And Nigel, how do you think Conservative MPs are feeling now, especially after that performance from Liz Truss yesterday?
Well, I think that they are both angry, they're in despair, they are hugely disappointed. We know that letters of no confidence are going in. Now, under the Tory rules, she can't be challenged for another year, although, of course, they could change the rules. So I think the feeling in the House of Commons all week has been that she's got to go, and the question is the manner of her departure. Now, what could happen this coming week is the so-called men in grey suits, and that's Graham Brady, who is the backbench shop steward and his 1922 committee executive, could go to her and say, look, your time is up, please quit now before you do any more damage. The problem there, of course, is that she doesn't have to. If she digs her heels in, then she would have to be removed, and that becomes a more complex process.
Yet she has tried to pacify people with what she said last night, hasn't she? She's tried to pacify the markets by doing this huge U-turn on the main part of her growth mini budget, if you like, on the corporation tax issue. She's tried to pacify members of her own party by bringing on board, the number 2 position, Jeremy Hunt, someone with whom she does not see eye to eye. Why are those measures not working?
Well, I mean, the problem I think she's got is a genuine dilemma in that if she does what is financially right, it's politically wrong, and works the other way round. If she does what's politically right, it's financially wrong. She can't please everybody. So, yes, I think that it goes a little way to actually calming the markets, that deciding to go ahead with the increase in corporation tax means she has another £18 billion to spare, but there's still a £25 billion black hole in that mini budget which caused all the problems in the first place. So she's got to find a way of actually dealing with that. Now, even if she gets through the next couple of weeks, we then have the next financial statement that now Jeremy Hunt will be delivering rather than Kwasi Kwarteng. And he faces the same problems, that this will come with the Office of Budget Responsibility report. But by all accounts, that is not going to give her the growth targets that she is after. Liz Truss reckons that she can get to 2.5% growth. Most economists say that is really unlikely. And even the International Monetary Fund turned around and said, look, their predictions are she's a full percentage point away from that. So all these various problems are building up. And the question now is when Tory MPs move against her, not if.
So on that basis, Nigel, put your money where your mouth is. When will she go, do you think? There'll be a lot of people watching and listening don't like this conversation. But when will she go, do you think? And as a result of that, when do you think we will see a general election?
Well, that's the other problem, because it's very difficult to actually change Prime Minister yet again and not have a general election. The when she will go routine could be as early as this coming week. That's if she went quietly. Now, if she doesn't go quietly, then it means that the MPs have to find a way of bypassing their 172,000 members. They don't want them to get a vote again. That means either changing the rules or getting some kind of consensus amongst MPs about who should succeed Liz Truss. That in itself is difficult. The idea at the moment is you'd end up with just one candidate, but that would mean more than half Tory MPs agreeing on who that one candidate is. And the Tory party is really nowadays sort of a loose alliance of warring tribes rather than a united political party. So it'd be difficult. So the straight answer to your question, Stephen, is it could be this coming week. She may have a few weeks more while they get their ducks in a row, but either way, I think she'll be gone by Christmas.